It is 6:49. This is your morning in 8 minutes. Take a look at your screen. Police need your help identifying this person of interest after nearly 50 cars were broken into in the 4th and Gill neighborhood. This is just north of downtown. This happened within 3 days. In almost every case, the suspect broke a window or tried to pry a car door open to get inside, costing thousands of dollars worth of damage.
Angry because they didn't even, I think they got $10 worth of rolled dimes from my car, and that's it. So it's like, you know, you caused all this damage for absolutely nothing.
Well, if you have any information, you're asked to call the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. We have that number for you in our WVLT News app.
Right now, a 14-year-old is accused of shooting and killing a 19-year-old in West Knox County. Knoxville police say they responded to a call on Mossy Oak Lane yesterday morning. When they got there, they found the 19-year-old dead. They took a 14-year-old also inside the home into custody. And a Knoxville man will be behind bars for the next 30 years on weapons and drug charges. Knoxville police found loaded guns and cocaine inside of a car DeMarquise Welch was driving after a chase 4 years ago. Police say Welch was selling heroin while out of jail on bond. He's sentenced to 31 years behind bars.
Knox County Sheriff's Officer Lydia Driver is out of the hospital this morning. Police say her partner accidentally shot her in the leg while she was being attacked by a dog. This happened last week in Powell. Driver will keep her rehabilitation process going for now. And a grand jury is indicting a man accused of shooting and killing 3 police officers in a canine.
Lance Storrs faces more than 20 charges. Police say he ambushed law enforcement in Floyd County, Kentucky on June 30th. Investigators say officers were serving an order of protection when Storrs opened fire. 4 other officers and a civilian were hurt in the shooting. Storrs faces murder and attempted murder along with assault and weapons charges. Attorneys say more charges could be on the way as they continue to comb through the evidence.
Well, flags will be at half-staff this morning in Dandridge to remember the life of one of the founding members of the Dandridge Fire Department. Fire Chief Garland McCoy died yesterday. His career with the department extended more than 50 years, with 30 of those years serving as chief. In continuing coverage this morning, crews are still in Loudoun County after more than 24,000 gallons of gas spilled in that area.
Colonial Pipeline says a valve failure caused the spill. The pipeline is fixed, and now the company is monitoring water and air quality around the site. Crews installed several underflow dams and other equipment in the Hubbard Branch River. The company says it's also monitoring the Tennessee River just for caution. So far, no health advisories are in place. The spill happened July 4th. Police in Middle Tennessee are trying to figure out how a dollar bill landed a woman in the hospital.
Renee Parsons is now warning others. She says she saw the bill on the ground at a McDonald's outside of Nashville. After she picked it up, she got so sick she had to go to the hospital. Police say they want to test the bill for drug residue. And just last month, the Perry County Sheriff's Office posted a warning on social media after 2 separate incidents of people picking up dollar bills that tested positive for meth and fentanyl. The Sheriff's Office is asking people not to pick up money they see on the ground. And happening today, Knoxville City Council will discuss a plan to create a real-time crime center.
It would be inside the future public safety complex in North Knoxville. According to online news resource Compass, the center would provide a space for police to monitor video cameras throughout the city with the goal of stopping crime much faster. The proposed facility would cost around $89,000. Council already approved that in the new budget for the fiscal year. And City Council will also discuss a proposed study of Alcoa Highway. It recommends more commercial and land use around the busy road, along with improving vehicle and pedestrian access on side streets. Tonight's meeting starts at 6 o'clock in the City County building.
Around the nation this morning, the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol holding another hearing today. The panel is expected to hear from witnesses who were there that day, including a former spokesman for the Oath Keepers. The committee will also play excerpts of their interviews with former members of the White House Council.
The Department of Transportation is expected to enforce penalties against 10 airlines. This comes after passengers with canceled flights experienced lengthy delays for refunds during the pandemic. Officials could fine the airlines or order them to stop a practice if it's determined to be unfair. No specific airlines were named.
This morning, fire crews are making some progress containing the wildfire threatening the giant Sequoia trees in Yosemite National Park. Dry conditions and temperatures in the high 90s are fueling the Washburn fire that's already burned through more than 4 square miles. And Amazon kicks off Prime Day today. It's the company's annual 2-day sales event aimed at attracting more Prime member subscribers, but more importantly, you're going to get some good deals. Also, Target and Walmart hosting some similar 3-day deals to compete. Good luck. Let us know if you find any good deals.
And we want to get a look at your first alert traffic. Overall, doing pretty good on this Tuesday morning commute. Heads up that road work on I-640 is now underway. It is causing delays for traffic on 640 eastbound from I-40 to the Broadway exit. Be mindful of those workers that are present. This is a live look at 640 right around Washington Pike. You can see the 2 left lanes blocked. Only the right lane is open. Looks like traffic pretty light, but this road work will slow you down. These closures going to be in place 24/7 while this work is taking place. And looking at that traffic flow around I-40 at Paper Mill, still light ahead of that morning rush. No major delays on this Tuesday.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
6:55 on the dot, and while this morning we have some fog, we're going to use humidity to make it feel hotter this afternoon, and then that's actually going to help hold together some scattered storms in the rain forecast where you live. That is the key here moving forward, as most of this is tonight and carries over into, well, this time tomorrow morning. I'll be tracking scattered rain and storms, but notice where it falls apart as it moves south. That's why you see more of these isolated spikes up to a ½ inch to an inch in these blue dots in parts of Loudoun, Monroe, and Blount counties. And really even the difference of North versus South Knox County, picking up some of that heavier rain as it drops in from the north, clipping the southern plateau, the edge of the plateau here like Roane and Cumberland. And then some of that heaviest rainfall looks to pool up right here at the Tennessee-Kentucky line, where it first comes in this evening and then gradually drops south and east. So a better chance to collect another ½ inch to an inch plus of rainfall the northern half of our area, and then good 1/4 to a ½ inch in spots far northeast Tennessee as well, with those isolated higher amounts. And when it comes down to it again, that's later today. We could get more of a stray pop-up on a steamy day, scattered rain and storms tonight. Right now we're using that humidity for fog north and some low clouds right now valley, upper 60s to right at 70. You can see the sun coming up on the horizon here in Knoxville. 72 at the moment. Remember that steamy day tops out at 93 and feels hotter. We'll have that track of those storms coming up on the CW.
All right, so you're preparing me for the humidity and what it's going to feel like. It's going to be different than when we finally feel it out there today. All right, have a good day, everyone.